matchup?
Well, this is a must-win for IPFW in terms of rankings. They have to place themselves in the top 10 in order to get into the conference tournament. So hopefully IPFW can come out with a good performance today. Look for them to establish themselves early offensively. Hopefully they'll be able to control the boards and keep their turnovers down.
One thing that the Mastodons learned Thursday night in their loss to Northern Kentucky is that they have to play 40 minutes of basketball. They had the lead at halftime Thursday night, but they didn't shoot very well in the second half. What do they have to do better in this ball game today?
Well, offensively, they're going to have to be able to distribute the basketball. Jamie Holderman and Tricia Fleming, they're doing particularly well offensively, distributing the basketball and putting the basketball in the hoop. Now, what IPFW has to do is be able to get second and third chance opportunities on the glass. For that to happen, they're going to have to spread their offense out, distribute the basketball, keep their turnovers down, and hopefully maintain 40 minutes of good basketball.
It's the Mastodons and the Greyhounds coming up next here on College 56 Sports. By IPFW's Office of University Relations and Communications. Ryan Perrott, we've got a ball game today that has significant bearing on the GLVC conference race.
This is a big game for both clubs. IPFW currently sitting 9th in the conference. University of Indianapolis currently 7th. So this is a big matchup for both ball clubs. Hopefully the home field advantage for IPFW can wade through and IPFW can come off with a victory.
Well, IPFW comes into this ball game with a record of 7-7 overall, 3-5 in the conference. They lost a tough ball game Thursday night to the conference leaders from Northern Kentucky, 66-54, a game in which they led at halftime. For Indianapolis, they are 10-4 overall, 4-4 in GLVC play. They come into this ball game having won their last game on the road at St. Joseph's Thursday night, 75-72. As you get a look at the starting lineup for IPFW, and we'll try to go along with it. Shani Smith, number 22, a 5'8 freshman, along with Trish Fleming, a 5'10 freshman, who's number 25. Jamie Haldeman, number 32, the leading scorer on the team, a 5'10 junior out of Columbia City. Then Mandy Lovelace, a 6'2 senior, number 42. And Tiara Dudley, number 54, a 5'10 freshman. For Indianapolis, they'll be starting their 5. Raina Glenn, a 5'9 senior, will be number 12. Kendo Virgin, their leader, a 5'7 senior, number 22. Emily Hammis, a 6-foot freshman, will wear number 32. Number 33 is Angie DeWitt, a 5'7 senior. And number 52, Elizabeth Ramsey, also one of their leaders, their leading scorer, is wearing number 52. She's a 6'1 junior. You get a look at first-year mentor Carl Semesco talking to his troops before the start of the game. Carl's got experience. He coached Walsh University during the National NAIA Division II championship 2 years ago. And I know it's been a frustrating season for him. Got off to the good start. Had some troubles in conference play, but we look forward to this ball game here today. Opening tap controlled by Indianapolis. They are in there visiting burgundy with white trim. Virgin throws the ball away. pass intended for Angie DeWitt, first turnover of the game.
Good defensive there, pressure there by IPFW. Straight up man-to-man defensively for IPFW.
So here come the Mastodons on the attack. Jamie Holderman, first shot up and in. And the Dons take a 2-0 lead. Whistle and a traveling violation called on Elizabeth Ramsey.
2 quick turnovers for the University of Indianapolis.
Something they did not do very much of Thursday night at St. Joseph's. Shani Smith looking for some help. Gets it to Holderman. Indianapolis on a man-to-man defense as well. 10 on the shot clock. Smith looking for help. Holderman pops from 18 feet off the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Emily Hammis.
That was one of the problems for IPFW Thursday night playing Northern Kentucky. They let the shot clock run all the way down to maybe 5 and then have to force a tough shot. Unfortunately, they couldn't get a second chance.
Driving the lane, firing it up and in is Kendall Virgin. And we are tied at 2, minute and a half into the contest. Shani Smith tries to get it inside to Lovelace. Mandy puts it up off the glass and in.
Good powerful move there by Mandy Lovelace.
6'2" senior. And the Dons are back on top, 4-2.
Let's see how IPFW defenses the pick and roll that Indianapolis throws at them.
Foul called on the play. Ramsey took it to the glass. Let's see if they count the bucket.
Defensively, IPFW, they're having a little difficulty against the screen and roll, picking up their defense man either switching off or trying to get back on defense.
Foul is on Dudley, Tiara's first, team first. The bucket is good. And Ramsey completes the three-point play. And Indy is on top, 5-4. Shani Smith, top of the key. Kicks it to Fleming. Back to Smith. 10 on the shot clock.
Gotta hurry.
Three-point shot. Bounces off. Picked off by Indy. And like you said, Ryan, there the Dons took almost the entire 30 seconds.
And they're getting no second chance opportunities.
Now we got a whistle and a pushing foul. Going to be called on Fleming. Trisha's first, team second. Cara Moore, 5'7" sophomore, makes her first appearance of the afternoon, replacing Mandy Lovelace. It'll be Indianapolis basketball. Kendall Virgin to inbound it. Ramsey, baseline jumper, no. Rebound controlled by Trish Fleming. Ball nearly knocked away, does go out of bounds, and it is last touch by Jamie Holderman. So first turnover by IPFW, and the ball goes over to Indy. 5-4 our score, 17-18 left here in the first half on the campus of IPFW, the Gate Sports Center. Glad you could join us here on College 56 Sports. Shot up and in, left-handed shot by Emily Hammis. Her first points of the afternoon. And it's a 7-4 lead. Holderman comes back with the three. Just like that, we're tied. 5 quick points for Jamie Holderman.
Coach Semesco very pleased at the way that Jamie Holderman has been playing throughout the course of the season, giving him stability offensively.
Whistle, traveling call on Emily Hammis. Second time she's been called for traveling.
It's the third turnover for Indianapolis. IPFW playing very good defense.
Something that Carl has wanted all year long. There's Shani Smith up over the timeline.
Hey, Jen, you got the ball out.
Three-point shot by Moore, partially blocked. Stolen by Fleming. Trish puts it up and in. Nice defensive play by Trish Fleming with the steal. Follows up with the bucket, and the Dons take a 9-7 lead. Back comes Indianapolis. Glenn inside, shot up, no good by Hammis. Rebound controlled by Dudley. IPFW on the run. Nice feed inside, shot up, missed by Shady Smith. But she is fouled and she will go to the stripe.
Great look there by Moore
Shoot
cross
two.
court. IPFW to go to the charity stripe now for 2.
Foul was called on Raina Glenn, her first, team first. And at the line, 5'8" freshman Shani Smith. Shani played her high school ball at Tri-Central. First shot up and in.
As a team, IPFW is shooting roughly 71% from the foul line throughout the course of the season. Indianapolis, a very good free throw shooting team, nearly 76%. So they want to put the Greyhounds at the line.
They were deadly Thursday night. Second free throw good as well. Makes it 11-7. IPFW up on top. Just under 16 minutes here in half number 1. Baseline drive, shot up, no good. But Indianapolis controls the rebound as Glenn missed the first shot. Taking the ball hard is Indy. Laura Schmalstick missed the first shot. Indy got the offensive board and the foul.
IPFW can't let that happen. 2, 3, 4 chances, opportunities for Indianapolis to put the ball in the hole. They're going to have to crash the boards. Not many Levelis is going to substitute in for that purpose, for defense.
That foul was on Trish Fleming, her second, team third, and at the line, Allison Sturdivant. First free throw is good. Allison, a 6-foot sophomore. As we say, Loveless back in the lineup for Trish Fleming. That's a tough blow for IPFW. Trish, leading rebounder on the team, averaging about 7 boards a game, and now she's got to sit out for a while with those 2 quick fouls. Second free throw by Sturdivant, good as well. And it's 11-9. IPFW with the lead and the basketball. Shani Smith, watched by DeWitt. Carl Moore now with the ball, kicks it out to Halderman. 3-point attempt, Shani Smith off the iron, no good. Rebound,
Great
Halderman.
board.
Off the glass and in. Nice offensive board by Jamie Halderman. She now has 7 points.
That's what IPFW has to do. They have to crash the boards in order to give themselves second and third chance opportunities.
Angie DeWitt takes it to the glass, misses. Rebound controlled by Shani Smith. Don's on the run. Cara Moore stops, pops, and misses. Rebound controlled by Ramsey. Quickly into the front court, shot up and in by Raina Glenn. Raina, her first bucket of the day. Cuts the lead to 2, 13-11. 3-point shot, Cara Moore off the iron, no. Rebound, Ramsey. And here comes Indianapolis. Got a whistle and an offensive foul, I believe, called.
Illegal screen there, down low.
Foul was on Allison Sturdivant, her first, team second. Another substitution for IPFW. Tiffany Thomas, a 5'4" sophomore, replaces Shani Smith. And one thing we're seeing early, Ryan, is Carl Semesco is using his bench.
Trying to get the right matchup, keeping the players fresh early.
Battle of the number 12s. Moore watched by Glenn. Halderman, baseline jumper, no. Rebound controlled by Thomas. And the Dons will reload. Jamie Halderman for 3, no. Loose ball controlled by Sturdivant. And
Another
we got
turnover.
a traveling call. And boy, that's at least, I believe, 4 or 5 turnovers on Indianapolis in the early going.
Impressive right now for IPFW offensively. They're crashing the boards, something they weren't doing Thursday night against Northern Kentucky. They're giving themselves opportunities, and that's what they have to do, get the field goal percentage up higher.
Trish Fleming didn't get a long break on the bench. He's back in replacing Jen Miller. IPFW with the basketball, trying to stretch a 2-point lead, 13-11. Moore watched by Glenn closely. It's a good matchup. Takes it to the glass, no. Rebound, Sturdivant, and here comes Indianapolis. Elizabeth Ramsey takes it strong to the glass. Shot's no good, but she is fouled. And she will head to the stripe to shoot a pair. Fouls called on Tiffany Thomas. It's Tiffany's first. Team's fourth. Comes at the 13:29 mark here in the first half. And at the stripe, Elizabeth Ramsey, 6'1" junior. First free throw is good. Shaney Smith back in the lineup for Cara Moore.
Elizabeth Ramsey leads the Indianapolis team in scoring.
Only 15 points a game. Second free throw is good. We're knotted at 13. 5 points now for Elizabeth Ramsey. Shaney Smith kicks it out to Tiffany Thomas. Fleming wants the ball.
Look inside.
Mandy Lovelace on the baseline, stops, pops off the glass and in. Second field goal for Lovelace, and the Dons go back on top, 15-13.
Another great post move by Mandy Lovelace. She was wide open underneath. Used a little spin move off the glass.
Raina Glenn looking for some help. Kicks it inside, Sturdivant puts it up, no good. Rebound, Lovelace. Dons on the run. Shaney Smith. Fleming for three,
Wide
yes.
open.
Trish Fleming now with 5 points.
Great transition
And
there.
it's 18-13. Indianapolis calls a 20-second timeout. Gives us a chance to take a break as well. We'll be back with more IPFW basketball in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Mike Miles, Ryan Perrott with you. 12 and a half minutes to go. IPFW leads University of Indianapolis 18-13. Indy with the basketball. Laura Schmostik kicks it off on the wing.
Indianapolis hasn't been able to get into a rhythm offensively. Good pressure by IPFW.
Another turnover for Indianapolis. And we have another substitution this time for Indy. Number 10, Angel Hall, 5'11" freshman, replaces Raina Glenn. Cara Moore. Shaney Smith on the wing. Shaney, long three off the iron, no good. Tapped out of bounds, however, by Sturdivant, and it'll remain IPFW basketball. 12:06 left here in the first half. Glad you're with us here on College 56 Sports on a cold, wintry Saturday afternoon in January. Turnover as the Dons turn it over. And here come the Greyhounds up the floor quickly. Angel Hall, 3-point off the iron, no good. Rebound, Fleming.
Great board there by Fleming. Good box out. Got her body underneath.
Moore kicks it off on the wing to Holderman. Got a, and let's look at an illegal screen called on Cara Moore. That is her first foul, team fifth. 2 more, and the Greyhounds will be in the bonus situation.
IPFW looked a little clustered there offensively. Everybody standing around. You're gonna have to get a lot of motion in, a lot of free, easy baskets underneath.
Kendall Virgin kicks it off to Schmalsticker. Bodies go flying. Angel Hall, 10 on the shot clock. Virgin, watched closely
Good
by
defense.
Holderman. 4 on the shot clock. Kendall Virgin, baseline jumper. Shot no good. Rebound controlled by Indy. Put back up and in by Schmalstick.
That's what IPFW doesn't want to happen. Got Indianapolis down to about 4 on the shot clock, and then no box out underneath. An easy putback for Indianapolis.
Makes it 18-15. Shaney Smith, turnaround jumper, no.
Tough shot.
Rebound controlled by Emily Hammis. Here come the Greyhounds. Chance to tie with a 3. Angel Hall, top of the key. Watched by Shaney Smith. Now Virgin telling his teammates to move. Baseline drive. Dish off underneath. Nobody there but Tiara Dudley for IPFW. Another turnover for the Hounds.
Let's see if IPFW can get a good one here. Working the ball around, maybe looking inside.
Jamie Halderman for 3. No. Rebound. Thanks to a slight push that wasn't called by Virgin. Bounce
Nice
pass
pass.
underneath. Shot up and missed, but Sturdivant with the offensive board. Now we got a whistle. And another traveling call called on Indianapolis. And you know that Indianapolis coach Lisa Hicks is not very happy with these turnovers.
That's their 6th turnover already here. Just over 10 minutes to play. Can't win basketball games when you turn the basketball over so many times.
Another substitution. Jen Miller back in for Trish Fleming. Trish checks out, 5 points and 2 fouls. And here comes IPFW with the basketball. Shaney Smith up over midcourt. Looking for some help. Ball nearly stolen by Hall. Halderman fakes the 3, cuts inside, now fires a 2 and hits it.
Great move there by Halderman.
She's got 9 points now already, and it's 20-15. Don's up by 5. Greyhounds, Angel Hall up top, trying to move that basketball in. 3-point shot, short. Sturdivant tries to save it, but it goes out of bounds to Indianapolis. And there was good defense again by PFW. Angel Hall trying to fire up about a 23-footer and it was short.
Coach Mesko must be pleased defensively with IPFW. They're crashing the boards and they're playing good, solid man-to-man defense.
Here comes IPFW with the ball. Cara Moore. Halderman, baseline drive, whistle before the shot. Jamie is fouled by Angel Hall. It's Angel's first, only the 3rd on the Greyhounds.
Jamie Halderman beat her, a woman, to the baseline, and Indianapolis had the foul there instead of giving up the easy 2 points.
Halderman, pass intended for Moore, knocked out of bounds by Allie Oberly, who was a 5'10 junior who checked into the Indy lineup. Dons will retain possession, 24 on the shot clock, 9:05 on the first half game clock. They lead by 5, 20-15. Moore.
Good move.
Baseline drive, shot up, no, but we got a whistle and a foul. Going to be called on Indianapolis. Foul was on number 34, Allie Oberly. I think I said Amy a moment ago, it's Allie Oberly. Her first, team's 4th, and that will send Cara Moore to the stripe for 2. First one's good. First point of the day for Cara Moore, averaging about 13 points a contest.
And shooting 74% from the foul line. She hits both.
Second one good as well. Lead up to 7, 22-15. Come the Greyhounds. Angie DeWitt, watched by Halderman. Ramsey takes it inside the paint, pops it up and in. For Liz Ramsey, she now has 7 points. And once again, it's a 5-point game, 22-17. And traveling call on Moore. She couldn't control the pass. And take your pick, traveling or palming the ball.
Yep.
As Fleming comes back in the lineup for Dudley for the Dons.
They're starting to call that a little bit more in college basketball, the palming or the carrying of the basketball.
And I'm personally glad to see it as a former high school official. DeWitt kicks it off on the wing to Oberly. Ollie, baseline jumper off the iron, no. Rebound, Cara Moore, here come the Dons.
Let's see if IPFW can get their transition game going here.
Nice inside
pass.
pass to Miller. Turnaround shot up, no good, but Jen is fouled. And she will head to the stripe.
That's what IPFW has to do. If they break out, get Indianapolis in some foul trouble early in their transition basketball game.
Got a good look at Carl Semesco there. foul was called on Elizabeth Ramsey, Liz's first, team's 5th. And at the line, shooting 2, double Jen Miller. Perfect on the first one.
Two-sport athlete Jenny Miller. She also plays women's volleyball here. Just came off a tremendous volleyball season.
Second free throw, good as well. Don so far, 6 of 6 at the stripe. And they up their lead back to 7, 24-17 as we near the 8-minute mark. Oberle cut off, kicks it out to Ramsey. Liz's shot up and in.
She's starting to take over now. Elizabeth Ramsey, the team's leading scorer, and now a little full court trap.
Don's trying to break it. Holderman, now they have the numbers. Fleming takes it all the way, misses the shot. Rebound by Hammes.
They got what they wanted, IPFW. They just couldn't finish.
Ramsey drives baseline. Shot's no good, but Liz is fouled, and she'll head back to the stripe once again. Foul is going to be called on double O, Jen Miller, I believe.
Indianapolis, they're falling behind now. They give the ball to the best player, Elizabeth Ramsey, and she's just taking over now, trying to find any means possible to get points up on the board.
And there's the first miss of a free throw by either team today, as Ramsey had made her first 3, and the team had made their first 5. Loveless back in the lineup for IPFW. Ramsey fires, second one good. She's now in double figures with 10 points. And it's a 4-point IPFW lead. And again, here comes the 1-2-2 trap. But the Dons break it. Fleming looking for some help. Stops, pops, and hits. Nice move by Trish Fleming. She now has 7 points.
Great outside shooter is Tricia Fleming. Great move there, faking baseline and just stopping and hitting the easy 15-footer.
Oberle, ball knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by, I believe, Holderman. So it'll remain Greyhound basketball. Oberle, the inbound. Inside, shot up and in by Hammes. Emily's second field goal of the afternoon. Cuts the lead to 4. And now we got a reach-in foul on Angel Hall. That's Angel's second, team 6th. One more, and IPFW will be heading to the line.
So far, IPFW able to break the full court press, the 1-2-2 from Indianapolis as substitution.
Tiara Dudley in for Mandy Lovelace. And we've got Raina Glenn going to check back in for Indianapolis as she replaces Angel Hall. 6:52 left until halftime. 26-22 our score. IPFW on top of the University of Indianapolis Greyhounds. Shani Smith stops, pops, and hits. Shani's first field goal of the afternoon. She now has 4 points and leads back up to 6, 28-22.
Another turnover.
Pass intended for Glenn off Raina's hands.
Coach Hicks not pleased at all with that.
And you get the look on her face. Obviously be something said in the locker room at halftime. Again, Indy with the full court press.
IPFW have to space it out. You got to get it over, almost 10 here.
They do. Here comes Holderman. She stops, pops, and hits. Nice move by Jamie Holderman. She now has 11 points. And the lead is back up to 8. That matches the biggest lead of the game, I believe, 30-22. Shot up and missed by DeWitt. Dons with a basketball. Cara Moore dishes off to Shani Smith. Shani throws it away, picked up by Oberle. Comes Ollie. Waits for some teammates. Turnaround jumper is in by Emily Hammes. That's 6 points for Emily. Right back is IPFW, cross-court pass to Holderman. Shani Smith thought about the 3, instead kicks it back to Jamie Holderman. Jamie takes it inside, shot up, no good. But Jamie is fouled and she will head to the stripe for the first time this afternoon.
Offensively, IPFW about 1 or 2 steps quicker than Indianapolis. Indianapolis having the foul now.
Foul was on Liz Ramsey, her second, team 7th. At the line, Jamie Holderman, one of the better free throw shooters on the team. First one is good.
An 86% free throw shooter is Jamie.
Tiffany Thomas back in the lineup for Shaney Smith for IPFW. Second free throw good as well. So the Dons continue to be perfect at the stripe. 8 for 8. As Anne France, a 6'5" sophomore, makes her first appearance of the day for Indy. Comes at the 5:15 mark with her team trailing 32-24. Allie Oberly gets it to Glenn. Inside move, whistle. Foul's going to be called on Tiara Dudley. That is her second. Puts IPFW over the limit. And her numerical counterpart, Anne France, will head to the stripe shooting 1 and 1. As you get a look at Indy coach Lisa Hicks, you may have heard in the background Carl Semesco having a friendly chat with one of the officials.
Working over the official, trying to get some calls for the second half.
Free throw missed, rebound controlled by Thomas. Here come the Dons on the run. Dudley on the wing. Cut off, looks for help. Tiffany Thomas, cross-court pass to Moore. Ball knocked away and out of bounds by Allie Oberly. It'll remain IPFW basketball with 12 seconds on the shot clock, 4:36 on the game clock. Moore, top of the key. 4 on the shot clock. Thomas, baseline drive, shot up, no good. Kendall Virgin thought it was a clean block, but the official said no, and for Kendall, that's personal foul number 1, team 8th. And Tiffany Thomas, good move with the shot clock running down. She took it to the hole.
Very smart move there by Thomas. Down to about 4 on the shot clock. Trying to get something inside. Misses the first foul shot.
As Shaney Smith comes back in the lineup for Cara Moore. Again, 32-24 our score. 4:26 left here in the first half. IPFW on top of their intrastate rivals.
So far, IPFW playing very good basketball.
Second free throw is good.
They did the same thing Thursday night. Now, hopefully, they can maintain it for the second half. We'll see.
Kendall Virgin, inside pass for Glenn. Raina Glenn cut off by Thomas.
Good defense.
Inside Virgin in the paint, shot up off the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Dudley. And Tiara is fouled. And she is fouled by Virgin. That's Kendall's second. And 9th on the team. So Tiara Dudley will go to the stripe shooting 1 and the bonus.
And this is something that didn't happen on Thursday night. IPFW not getting the opportunities from the free throw line against Northern Kentucky. Here they were going to the line a lot here in the first half. And they're making them.
Dudley only a 52% free throw shooter, but she knocks down the first. It's her first point of the afternoon. And gives IPFW a 10-point lead, 34-24, largest of the game. Second one good as well. And as we have a substitution, Laura Schmalstick comes, well, she was going to come back in the lineup, but they put the ball in play first, so she'll have to wait to the next dead ball. Raina Glenn, baseline cut off, kicks it back out. Oberly's going to try her luck on Holderman, stops, claps, and hits. Allie Oberly gets on the scorebook with her first points of the day. And it makes it a 35-26 IPFW lead.
Indianapolis gone back to half-court defense now.
Shaney Smith with the basketball. Watched by Virgin. Watch for the 5 count. Now Dudley in the same boat.
They're so clustered over there as IPFW. They got to space things out here offensively. Let's see if they get something. They're down to 10 already on the shot clock.
Shaney Smith on the wing. Watched by Virgin. 5 on the clock. Thomas, foul line, whistle, traveling call on Tiffany Thomas.
IPFW was out of sync there offensively. They're all standing in the corner. Shot clock already down to 10.
Substitution, Schmalstick in for Indy. Karen Moore replacing Thomas. And Jen Miller barely beat it into play before they put the ball into play. She'll replace Trish Fleming with 3:18 left on our first half scoreboard. Here comes Schmalstick for the Greyhounds. Kicks it out to Oberle. Tenacious man-to-man defense. Inside pass, Laura Schmalstick cut off by Miller. Oberle, three-pointer from the top of the key, off the rim, no good. Rebound by Raina Glenn, offensive board, results in a bucket for the Hounds. Makes it 35-28. 4 points now for Raina Glenn. Dudley for two, no. Rebound, Shani Smith. Kicks it back out, 18
Smart
on
play
the clock.
there by Shani Smith. Saw nothing was going to develop underneath. Kicked it out, get another set.
Holderman misses with the shot. Rebound controlled by Indianapolis. There's Schmalstick. Whoa, thought you might travel. They said no. Inside pass knocked away by Miller, picked up by Holderman. Good team defense by IPFW. Jamie Holderman kicks it off on the wing. Gets the return pass. 17 on the shot clock. The weave, so to speak. Now we got a whistle. Foul called on IPFW. Jen Miller called for her second foul, team 8th. As Angie DeWitt comes back in the lineup for Indianapolis, replacing Allie Oberle. And Trish Fleming will check into the IPFW lineup, replacing Dudley. At the stripe for the Greyhounds, number 12, Raina Glenn. Shooting one and bonus. Free throw, no good. Rebound controlled by the big 6'5" sophomore for Indy. That's Anne Franz. Shot is missed. Glenn tries her luck and hits.
Coach Semesco can't be pleased there. IPFW have to rebound the basketball, grab the basketball. Fortunately, Indianapolis able to get.
Fleming for three, no. Franz with another board, this time on the defensive end. And here comes Indianapolis with a chance to cut the lead to 3 or possibly 2. Where a moment ago it was 10.
Now here's where IPFW cannot get complacent defensively.
Inside, and Franz with the bucket. And it's a 3-point lead, 35-32. Holderman drives, shot no. Rebound controlled by Indy. Here comes DeWitt with the basketball.
IPFW forcing the issue. Here's Indianapolis in transition.
Schmalstick takes it to the hole. Shot is good, and she's fouled. Laura Schmalstick has a chance to tie this basketball game.
That was a great crossover there by Schmalstick. The bucket and the beating. Now she has a chance for a 3-point play.
Fouls on Shani Smith, her first, team 9th, and all of a sudden, that 10-point lead is just about totally evaporated. A good look at the left-handed free throw of Laura Schmalstick. Free throw missed.
And another rebound.
With the offensive board. Her shot is missed. Another shot, this time by Hammis, is good. And Indianapolis has come all the way back and have taken a 36-35 lead as we are under a minute left here in the first half.
IPFW have gotten away from rebounding the basketball.
Fleming misses. Franz with the board. And here comes Glenn to DeWitt. 43 seconds left in the half. Schmalstick for three. No.
And another rebound.
Board. Baseline drive, shot up and in by Hammis. Emily now in double figures with 10 points. And the lead is 3. Shani Smith misses the open 3. DeWitt with the board for Indy. And this is not the way that Carl Semesco wants to see this first half end.
Not at all.
DeWitt for 3, no. Rebound fought for by Jamie Holderman. 3 seconds, 2 seconds more from half court, no. And that ends this quickly played first half of action. And as the teams head to the locker room, the scoreboard reads the University of Indianapolis 38, the IPFW Mastodons 35. And Ryan, what a turn of events these last 3 minutes is IPFW seemingly had things under control. 10-point lead, and they go in the locker room trailing by 3.
17 good minutes of basketball. Then in the last 3 minutes, they got away from rebounding the basketball. Indianapolis able to get second and third chance opportunities, and they were able to convert.
Now again, as we see the officials and the teams head to the locker room, it is the visiting Greyhounds of Indianapolis 38 and IPFW 35. As we are momentarily awaiting a special guest that we're going to chat with, and that is the athletic director here at IPFW, Dr. Walter Bowman.
Mr. Bowman's going to come in, our athletic director. I'm going to take a seat.
And as we stall for time, as they say in the trade.
We'll make this a 3-part interview because it's now intermission.
We're on the air.
So it'll be.
Dr. Walt Bowman, something special happened Thursday night. Why don't you tell our viewers about it?
Well, Thursday night was the announcement of our Business 100 kickoff. We had better than 50 businesses that came out to hear our presentation over at the Coliseum. Randy Brown hosted our little event over there for us, and you know, we had 7 people right there joined up that night. Yesterday I got a call from a lady that couldn't make it. She's already asked me to come to their house next Tuesday and see them. 5 people gave me their business card, told me they're going to be a part of it, to give them a call. And 17 people called in who couldn't.
Watched by DeWitt. .13 on the shot clock. Halderman, Smith. Fleming on the wing
Down
with
the 5 on the shot clock.
Fleming stops, pops, short. Picked off by Hammis.
And Coach Mesko's not pleased. That's 2 possessions now offensively. The shot clock winding down, and they have to force a jump shot.
Virgin kicks it off to Ramsey. Back up top, pitch and catch. Ramsey drives baseline, shot up off the glass and in. First points of the second half for Liz Ramsey. Gives the Hounds the lead back at 41-39. See DeWitt get away with a hand check there. Halderman, watched by Virgin, kicks it off to Fleming. .10 on the shot clock now. Fleming to Halderman. 3-pointer on the way. No. Rebound controlled by Ramsey. Here come the Hounds. On the wing, just inside the arc. Shot missed, but rebounded by Glenn. We got a whistle and a foul, I believe, is going to be called on Mandy Lovelace. And for Mandy, that is her first personal foul of the afternoon, second team foul of the half. As Cara Moore checks into the Don lineup, replacing Lovelace. And timeout is called on the floor. 16:48 left here in the second half. It's a 20-second timeout.
Offensively, IPFW have gotten away from distributing the basketball. The problem with that is IPFW is stagnant right now offensively. They're not getting off their screens while they're not getting open opportunities to go to the hoop, causing some confusion offensively. And Coach Semesko's talking that over with his ladies right now.
And you can see the look on Caro's face. One of the most difficult challenges of a coach is to get your players to understand what you want them to do. And we're back to live action. Virgin inbounds it to Glenn. Inside pass.
Nice rotation help there.
Ramsey, she stops, pops, misses. Loose ball controlled by Indianapolis.
Another offensive rebound.
Inside drive by Raina Glenn is successful. Raina now has 8 points. And the lead is up to 4, 43-39.
That's Indianapolis' 11th offensive rebound of the game.
Halderman, nice pass, Dudley underneath.
There you go.
Shot up and in. First field goal of the afternoon for Dudley, 4 points overall, and it's 43-41.
Good movement there by IPFW offensively, able to come up off the screens.
Virgin with the long jumper, no good. Moore with the rebound. At the 16-minute mark, as the Dons have a chance to tie. Ball knocked out of bounds, last touch by Holderman.
That can't happen in transition there.
Loss of concentration. And the ball goes back to Indianapolis.
Every possession crucial now.
Yeah, you see Angie DeWitt bring the ball up over the timeline. Virgin didn't see an open teammate, so she's taking matters into her own hands. Now kicks it out to, here's Ramsey. Might have been a travel, but they say no, and Liz Ramsey.
A long stride.
Second field goal of the second half to lead back up to 4. 45-41. Holderman gets the pick. Fleming for 3, no. Rebound controlled by Glenn. IPFW seems to be running out of gas. Glenn takes it up and in. Makes it 47-41 as we near the 15-minute mark.
IPFW has to settle down here offensively. They have to get a good chance at opportunity inside, but they're forcing shots right there.
Holderman misses. There's Raina Glenn taking it into the paint. Pass intended for Glenn, picked off by Moore.
1 on 3 here, got to kick it out.
Holderman, shot, no. Rebound, Shaney Smith. She puts it up and in, and she is fouled. See who they call that foul on. We're going to call the foul on Angie DeWitt, her first, team first of the half, as Allison Sturdivant comes back into the lineup for Indianapolis, and Jen Miller checks into the lineup for IPFW. Shaney Smith at the stripe. Already made 2 free throws this afternoon. And she will try to cut the lead to 4. And she does. And to their substitution, Tiffany Thomas in the lineup for Shaney Smith.
Now let's see if IPFW can stop the penetration of Indianapolis. So far, Indianapolis able to get underneath for some easy 2s.
Schmalstick's in the lineup. This is Angie Hall. Ramsey cut off inside feed. Shot up and missed by Sturdivant, but Allison's fouled. She'll head to the stripe for 2. Foul is on Trish Fleming, and that is number 4 on Trish. One person IPFW can ill afford to lose because, among other things, she's averaging 7 rebounds a game, tops on the team.
Dudley's going to come into her for her now.
First free throw by Allison Sturdivant is good. Makes it 48-44 at the 14:22 mark. Second free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound controlled by Jen Moore. Here comes IPFW. Moore watched by DeWitt. Tenacious Indianapolis defense. Holderman inside Moore, baseline pass for
Tough
Dudley.
pass.
Bounce pass, Holderman takes it strong into the hoop. Jamie Holderman on the board here in the second half. She now has 15 points, and the lead is down to 2, 48-46.
Let's go!
Greyhounds with the basketball. Ramsey drives baseline, cut off, kicks it back up top to Angie Hall. Will do. DeWitt from long distance. There, they call it a 2. But Angie DeWitt is in the scorebook with her first points of the day. Makes it 50-46.
Her foot barely on the line there, 2-point shot.
Halderman thought about the 3. Drives inside instead.
Nice move.
Makes the bucket. 2 buckets in a row for Jamie Holderman. She now has 17, and it's 50-48. Indy on top. Under 13 minutes. Inside pass to
look.
Sturdivant. Nice left-handed shot. Nice pass. And it's 52-48. Moore. Cross court to Holderman. Jamie, baseline drive ball knocked out of bounds. Good defensive play by Laura Schmalstick. 19 on the shot clock. Tiara Dudley to inbound as we have a substitution. Emily Hammis back in the lineup, replacing Liz Ramsey. Tiara Dudley. Inside pass. Shot up and in by Cara Moore. Nice feed. Dudley to Moore. Don's back to within 2.
That was a great look on the inbounds play there by Dudley. Long three.
Angie Hall for 3. Angel Hall, I should say. And it's 55-50. Angel Hall, Angie DeWitt. Gonna keep them separate. Reach in foul on Laura Schmalstick. That is her first. Team second. As Shani Smith gets set to check back into the lineup for IPFW.
Number 22, Shane Smith.
And Mandy Lovelace races to the table.
IPFW is going to have to put some points up on the board now and contain Indianapolis defensively. They can't cut the lead down here. 6-point lead for Indy.
Now we got a whistle and a foul the other way.
And that's what you don't want to happen, a foul away from the basketball on
And
the legal
it's
screen.
Tiara Dudley hit with her third personal, 4th team. And here come the Greyhounds with a chance to expand a 55-50 lead. Hammis inside, Sturdivant shot, no. Rebound fought for, we got a foul called. Foul called on Hall, I believe. IPFW with the basketball. Holderman in the paint. Kicks it off to Lovelace. Baseline jumper is good. Mandy Lovelace now with 8. Lead
She's had a
is
good
3.
game.
Hall for 3 again. Short. Rebound, Tiffany Thomas. Here come the Dons on the run. Halderman drives baseline, stops, pops, no.
Fights for
Loose
the board.
ball. She's going to be called for the reach-in foul. For Jamie, that is first personal of the day. 5th team foul here in the second half.
It was a tough shot for Jamie. She's going baseline and falling out of bounds. All on the run.
Hammis puts the ball into play to Angie DeWitt. Nearing the 11-minute mark here. 55-52 our score. Indianapolis on top. 15 on the shot clock. Ball almost knocked away. Baseline drive, shot up and in by Laura Schmalstick.
No rotation that time defensively for IPFW, giving up the easy 2.
Smith kicks it out in the wing to Lovelace. Mandy he's up the dribble. Ball taken away by Hall. She steps on the end line. Cara Moore checking back in for the Dons. Get a look at Carl Semesco and his counterpart Lisa Hicks. 10:45 left. Jamie Holderman kicks it up top to Shani Smith. Smith watched by DeWitt. Cross-court pass to Smith. Nearly traveled, hands it to Dudley. 12 on the shot clock. Halderman, they're gonna say blocker or the offensive foul. Let's see which way they go.
We're gonna call that a block.
Break for the Dons. Schmalstick hit with her second foul. Team 4th. So IPFW are inbound it. Moore looking for somebody.
There's a good
Nice
look.
feed to Lovelace, shot up and in. Mandy Lovelace now with 10 points. More importantly, it cuts the lead to 3, 57-54. Hall drives baseline, kicks it out.
Good ball rotation.
Schmostic for three. The nightmare. Schmostic with the tray.
Great ball rotation there by Indianapolis.
Makes it 60-54 as we're under 10 minutes.
Every time IPFW answers offensively, Indianapolis comes right back.
Shaney Smith for three. Yes.
And right back again.
Shaney's first tray of the afternoon. It's 60-57.
IPFW now has to tighten up defensively. They're only down 3.
Plenty of time, 9:35 and counting. Hall.
Almost a pick.
Ball knocked away. DeWitt. Oh, double dribble, and they got away with it.
10 on the shot clock.
Whistle. Reach in foul, I think, or they're going to call it the other way. You're going to call the foul on Sturdivant, her second, team 5th. As Kendall Virgin checks back into the lineup for Indianapolis, replacing Angie DeWitt. And here come the Dons. Trey can tie it. Cara Moore, no. Rebound fought for.
Nice hustle.
Good effort by Dudley, but Tiara couldn't control it. And it goes over to the Hounds, but good effort by Tiara Dudley, and that's one positive sign for the IPFW.
Great hustle there. Unfortunately, she just ran out of room, or else she would have got the basketball.
9 minutes to go. Indy on top, 60-57. They have the basketball. Virgin, short on the shot. Rebound controlled by Dudley. Dons on the run, 4 on 3. Moore, baseline drive, shot up and in.
Yes.
Count it, she's fouled.
That all started on the defensive end for IPFW. A great defensive stop, 2 in a row. In transition, IPFW able to convert.
Foul is on Virgin, her third. As Ramsey checks back into the Indy lineup, replacing Sturdivant.
And a nice, strong, powerful move there by Cara Moore. Looking to finish off the three-point play.
And she does, and we're tied at 60. With 8:44 left. Now,
Perhaps that great defensive effort there by Dudley, trying to chase down a ball, sort of gave IPFW some momentum.
ball knocked away, picked up by Lovelace to Moore, 2-on-1. Bounce pass Holderman.
Nice.
And he lays it up and in. 21 points for Holderman. Or 19 rather, I'm sorry. But the Dons had the lead again, 62-60. And Indianapolis calls timeout. You too can participate in the excitement of Mastodon athletics by joining the Royal Dons Athletic Association. The Royal Dons is IPFW's official athletic booster organization. Members enjoy benefits such as priority seating at IPFW sports events, get to visit with coaches, and food and refreshments in the hospitality room. For more information about the Royal Dons, call 219-481-6958 or write to Royal Dons Athletic Association, 2101 East Coliseum Boulevard, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46805. Well, Ryan Perrott, 8:16 left. The Dons have come back from being down. They made a nice run and a couple of good defensive plays. The one you mentioned by Tiara Dudley going for that loose ball.
That has
right
ignited
now,
the team.
they're
And
up by two.
that's given them the momentum here. And it's all basic. I mean, they're making me sound like, us, we're geniuses, but it all starts at the defensive end. Right now, they're rebounding the basketball. They're limiting Indianapolis to one shot, and they're able to get their transition game going. And so far, Indianapolis has no answer for the transition game of IPFW.
Greyhounds inbound the basketball, midcourt. Hall on the wing, watched by Shaney Smith. Shot up and in by Schmalstick. Ties it at 62. Now we got a whistle and a foul on Laura Schmalstick, and that is her third. And more importantly, 7th team foul on Indianapolis. So for the last 8 minutes and 2 seconds, every foul short of a player control foul, IPFW goes to the line.
And here's where the game will be decided, at the free throw line.
Raina Glenn back in the lineup for Hall for the Greyhounds. Cara Moore, 3 of 3 already this afternoon. Make it 4 of 4. She now has 8 points. Make it 9. And IPFW once again with a 2-point lead, 64-62. Glenn on the wing. Watched by Dudley on the switch. Virgin drives, lays it up off the glass and in. Nice move by Kendall Virgin. That's only her 2nd field goal of the afternoon.
Indianapolis back to their full court pressure now. 1-2-2 zone. Oh, tough pass.
Nearly picked off by Shady Smith, but it is turnover IPFW.
Cannot beat the press that way with those long, deep passes. Short, crisp passes, break the press.
Trish Fleming back in the ball game for Mandy Lovelace. Trish with 4 personal fouls. 7:28 on the clock. Let's see how long she can milk it. Angie DeWitt back in the lineup, also for Indianapolis, replacing Laura Schmalstick.
Good move by Coach Hicks by going to the full court press, catching IPFW unexpected there.
DeWitt with the basketball, watched by Moore.
See if they can capitalize off the IPFW turnover.
Virgin baseline drive, shot up, no. Rebound controlled by the Hounds. Now we got a reach-in foul. I believe it's on Shani Smith. Is it? Whoa. They
That's
call
Trish Fleming,
the foul on Fleming.
That's her 5th of the basketball game.
I thought the foul was on Smith myself.
I'm going to talk it over, I guess, here.
As one of the 3 officials politely talking to the score table. Well, unfortunately, Trish Fleming only lasted 16 seconds, and she fouls out with 9 points on the afternoon.
That's a big blow for IPFW. Let's see how they can respond here. Almost a turnover. Good hustle there by Moore.
Lovelace back in, replacing Fleming. Hounds with the basketball. Trying to break a 64-64 tie as we near the 7-minute mark. DeWitt is fouled, and she will head to the stripe, shooting a pair.
DeWitt looked like she jumped into the IPFW player there, but she gets the benefit of the doubt.
Foul is on Tiara Dudley, and that is her 4th. And a worried look on the face of Carl Semesco.
Foul trouble starting to become a concern for Coach Semesco.
DeWitt makes the first. Makes it 65-64 with exactly 7 minutes
Now here's
left.
where IPFW can't get in the laps like they did in the first half by playing 17 good minutes and then letting up for the next 3. IPFW has come out here in the second half. They've played well for 13 minutes. Let's see if they can contain it.
Again, the trapping defense by Indianapolis.
Good ball movement here by IPFW.
Nearly stolen, Moore with it. 15 on the shot clock. Holderman inside, Lovelace shot up, no. Rebound controlled by Ramsey. Indy on the run. Inside pass. Nice spin move by Glenn. Shot is no good, but they say she's fouled. Raina Glenn heads to the stripe.
Ramsey looked like she got away with a walk there.
Foul is on Shani Smith, her 2nd, team 8th. Something that happened at St. Joseph's Thursday night, second half. A lot of free throws.
And Indianapolis converting.
Glenn makes the first.
The best in the conference. Shooting nearly 80%.
Second one good as well, so the lead now is up to 4, 68-64.
And they keep the full court pressure on.
Purdue. Dons trying to get it up, and there's a steal.
That's a tough pass.
DeWitt on the wing. Indy looking for a possible knockout punch. Inside is Andrea Schaefer. Schaefer is fouled, but they say on the floor. Moore picks up the foul. Kara's second. Team ninth. Carlos Semesco says, let's call timeout. Learn much more about Mastodon sports in season by tuning into Mastodon Spotlight each Tuesday and each Wednesday evening on College 56. Host Mike Miles reviews the week's sports activities, looks at game footage, and talks with the coaches. That's Mastodon Spotlight, Tuesday evenings at 7 and Wednesday evenings at 8:30, right here on College 56.
IPFW is going to have to find a way now to combat the pressure of Indianapolis. Indianapolis going back to the full court press now, the 1-2-2. IPFW having some difficulties getting over the half court line. They have to settle down. They have to get back to what they were doing. Again, there's the lapse for IPFW. They play 10, 12 good minutes and a half, and then they let down, and the other team gets the opportunity to stretch a lead or to come back in the basketball game.
As you get a good look at the IPFW huddle. Again, there's plenty of time. 6 minutes and 8 seconds left. Just a matter of giving it your all for that 6:08 and playing smart basketball.
And IPFW has to dig down because they know this is a very important match now for them in the GLVC. Nearly a must-win.
Especially when you're playing on your home floor.
Yes, absolutely, the home court advantage. Those are must-win games.
Heading to the free throw line is 5'10" junior Andrea Schaefer. Shooting one and a bonus. Free throw is good. I'll tell you, since Virgin missed 2 in a row on a 3-point free throw, they had made like 7 in a row, but they missed that one. Ball goes out of bounds. They say last touch by Glenn. So the ball goes over to IPFW.
See how IPFW now goes against the press.
Ball knocked away.
Well, they got lucky there.
They sure did. As Virgin tried to knock it off an IPFW leg. Now they back it off.
Back to half court now, man-to-man.
Comes Cara Moore up over the timeline. Looks for Holderman. Cara Moore, three-pointer, blocked by Virgin.
Nice play.
And there is a case Virgin hustled after the ball, and IPFW didn't.
And she's open here for a 3.
Instead, inside pass for Ramsey, loose ball. There's a hustle. They're going to call jump ball. And I believe on the alternate possession, it'll remain with Indianapolis.
But that's what IPFW needs. They need some hustle, scrapping for the ball on the floor.
Inside pass to Glenn, reverse layup is good.
They can't let that happen, though, off the inbounds play. They're going to have to collapse underneath the basket.
14 points for Glenn. And now we got a whistle. Foul called, I believe, on Schaefer. For Andrea, that is her first. Team 8, so IPFW in the person of Cara Moore heads to the line for 1 and 1. And it's so imperative with the clock stopping you down on the scoreboard that you're able to convert scoring chances.
Yep.
Free throw missed. Rebound controlled by Liz Ramsey. Here come the Hounds.
That's
Ball
what
knocked out of
IPFW
bounds.
needed right there, a turnover.
Last touch by Glenn, so big turnover.
Good defensive pressure there by Lovelace, causing the turnover. Full court press again from Indianapolis.
Shani Smith gonna break it herself. To Dudley inside. No, cuts it back. Moore for 3. No, rebound, Virgin. And here you see the absence of Fleming. It's a turnover to the Dons. Shani Smith, spin move, trying to get away from Glenn. Pass Pass to Holderman.
And IPFW, without Fleming, they're going to have to get everybody down underneath to crash the boards, get some second and third chance opportunities, trailing here in the second half.
Moore with 10 on the shot clock. To Lovelace, turnaround shot, no. Rebound controlled by Ramsey.
It's 1-0 now for IPFW.
Raina Glenn on the wing. Back up top, Schaefer. Inside pass, Ramsey. Nice feed. And the layup is good. 16 points now for Ramsey. The lead up to 9, 73-64. 4:08 to go. You can hear Semesco saying, work, work, work.
To break the trap
Moore
with 15.
for three, yes. Carl Moore with a big three-point field goal. Makes it 73-67, a two-possession game with under 4 minutes to go. Glenn, baseline drive, shot is good. Count it, she's fouled. They're going to call a foul on Shani Smith, her third. As substitutions are about to come in on both teams. Thomas in for Shani Smith for IPFW. Schmalstick and Emily Hammis in for Indianapolis. And for Raina Glenn, a chance for a conventional three-point play.
IPFW not moving their feet on defense, causing Indianapolis penetration down low.
Free throw gets the lucky bounce. The lead back up to 9. Again, full court pressure put on by the Hounds.
Good ball movement.
Halderman double teamed. And finally get it over midcourt.
With 15 left on the shot clock.
Moore all the way, lays it up, no. Rebound, put back, no. Dudley, ball knocked out of bounds. They say last touch by Indy. As both Dudley and Hammis hit the floor hard. Moore gets it way up top to Halderman. Moore for three, no. Rebound, Lovelace. Mandy puts it back up and in. She's fouled. Big bucket for IPFW.
Great rebound and putback by Mandy Lovelace. Nice, strong, powerful move.
Foul is on Emily Hammis, her first of the afternoon. Big bucket, a big offensive rebound, and a big putback for Mandy Lovelace and the Dons. Now it's imperative she makes this free throw.
There you go.
She does.
Just what IPFW needed.
13 points now for Lovelace.
She has played a very strong game for IPFW.
Again, a two-possession game, 76-70 as we near the 3-minute mark. DeWitt, top of the key, watched by Moore. Kicks it off on the wing to Ramsey, to Glenn. Inside feed for Franz, who's back in the lineup. Smart move by Indianapolis with Franz, a 6'5" sophomore. Hounds ball. Schmalstick looking for somebody. 12 on the shot clock. Glenn to Schmalstick. 6 on the clock. Schmalstick fires a layup, hits the bottom of the rim, no good. Rebound to the Dons. Here comes Halderman. Jamie thought about the three, kicks it out to Moore instead. Moore to Schmalstick. Watched by Schmalstick.
She's open.
3-point shot by Halderman. Cuts the lead in half, 76-73, 2:19 to go.
Two great possessions there by IPFW. A great defensive stand, cutting Indianapolis a chance, an opportunity to score a basket, and coming down, draining a three.
Ball taken away again by Halderman. Jamie taking it to the floor. Lays it up, no good, but she is fouled by Raina Glenn. Jamie Halderman at the line for 2. For Glenn, that is personal number 2. Jamie Halderman. 22 points already this afternoon. Hits the back of the iron on the first free throw.
She needs this one.
To make it a 2-point game with 2:02 left. And she does. Substitution, Hammis back in the lineup for Ann France. Nut-cracking time here at the Hilliard Gate Sports Center, 76-74, just under 2 minutes. Indianapolis leading the host Mastodons. Schmalstick for Ramsey. 15 on the shot clock. Schmalstick on the wing. Deadly 2-point shot.
That was a tough shot. Nothing you could do there for IPFW. Good defense. Unfortunately, Indianapolis able to hit.
Moore. Thomas on the wing, double teamed. Halderman for 3. Yes! 26 points now for Jamie Halderman. Timeout called by Indianapolis. Hounds lead 78-77, 120. And it's a full timeout. Okay, Coach Ryan Perrott, your team is up by 1. You've got the basketball, 120 left. What do you tell your team?
Possession of the basketball now becomes critical. You're up 1, just under 2 minutes remaining. You have to get a good possession offensively. Rotate the basketball around, look for the open player, able to convert. Now defensively, keep the pressure on if I'm Indianapolis. Keep the full court pressure on, make IPFW handle the ball, chew up time off the clock. Now if you're IPFW, you have to get a defensive stop here on the, everybody has to crash the boards and then hopefully get out running in transition where you can get an easy 2 or a foul. And free throws are going to be very critical as we come down the stretch now.
I was just taking a look unofficially in the second half. Indianapolis 8 of 12 at the stripe. And for IPFW, they are 5 of 6 in the second half at the line. And they were 11 of 12 in the first half.
And
so
Halderman has come alive too. So if you're IPFW, you might want to try to get the ball into her hands, let her create something offensively.
Here we go. Hounds with the ball. 1-point lead. Nearly a steal by Moore. Ramsey up top. Surprised if I could see her down low. Schmalstick, cross court.
Good ball movement here, chewing up time. 10 left on the shot clock.
Under a minute in the game clock. Nice move. Hammis, left-hand shot. No.
Need the board here.
Indy with the board and a fresh 30.
That hurts.
DeWitt up top. 48 seconds to go. Schmalstick on the wing. Watched by Halderman. They move the ball around. DeWitt, Ramsey, 10 on the shot clock. Ramsey takes it in. They're going to call a defensive blocking foul, I believe, on Thomas. Oh, they're going to call it on Dudley instead, if that's the case.
That will be her 5th.
They're going to call Dudley with the foul. That is her 5th. I thought Thomas was guilty party, but instead it's Tiara Dudley, and she fouls out, scoring 4 points.
Coach Semesco asking why that wasn't a charge. No answer sufficient for him.
Yeah, you see Carl talking with his assistant Bob Bolden, see who they bring in the lineup, and it's going to be Jen Miller. 34 seconds left, 78-77, Indianapolis by 1 at the line, shooting 2. Both teams are in the double bonus situation, so it's 2 free throws the rest of the way. And Liz Ramsey so far this afternoon, 4 of 5 at the line. Make it 5 of 6. Even if she makes the next free throw, Ryan, it's still a 1-possession game. Dons can come down.
If she misses here, they need the rebound.
Now that's immaterial as the free throw is good. Now
They stick with the full court press.
Do you go for the quick 2 or the open 2, or do you go for the tying 3?
I'd go for the quick 2. They got to go here.
24 seconds whistle.
They're going to call timeout.
Timeout called by the Dons. 24 seconds left. Full timeout called by. Okay. Bring IPFW head men's volleyball coach Ernie Ball into your home each Wednesday and Thursday evening this season, leading all the way up to the 2000 NCAA Men's Volleyball Championship Tournament. He joins assistant coach Mark Franke to review the Mastodons' progress, discuss the highlights, meet with players, and look ahead to upcoming volleyball action. So tune into the Ernie Ball Show Wednesday evenings at 9 and Thursday evenings at 7 right here on College 56. And Ryan, you and I had the good fortune last weekend to televise the opening 2 matches of the year for the Volley Dons.
Yep.
They have a big match tonight down in Columbus, Ohio with the Ohio State Buckeyes.
They open up the MIVA conference on the road at Ohio State. I was at practice with the guys yesterday, and they look good. They're ready. They're focused. And hopefully they can knock off the Buckeyes in Columbus, which is, as I know from experience, always a tough place to play.
Well, crowd trying to get into this one. Again, 21 on the shot clock, 24 on the game clock. You're down 3. Interesting to see whether they go for the 3 and try to set up either a Halderman or a Moore, or do they just go for the open shot and hope they can get a steal. Moore for 3.
They're going to call it an illegal screen offensively.
Technical foul has been called on Carl Semesco.
Well, IPFW ran the play that they wanted out of the huddle. They got the screen. They were able to hit the 3, but the referee called an illegal screen, negating the 3, tying the ball game, and Coach Semesco, obviously displeased with that call, was hit with a technical foul. Everything was perfect, I guess, except for the call from the official.
Angie DeWitt at the line, misses the first.
Now, after these technical fouls, Indianapolis will get possession of the basketball, so IPFW is going to have to foul right away.
Makes the second, makes it a 2-possession game.
That's just a heartbreaker.
Oh, they're going to call that a illegal screen, so it was 2-shot personal. Now, Laura Schmalstick with the 2.
We'll shoot the technicals, yep. That's just a tough break for IPFW. Everything went well for them. Able to hit the 3-point shot to tie the game. Unfortunately, an illegal screen was called by the official.
And I'm not sure who they called that foul on, but it is now 83-77. The Hounds with the lead and the basketball, 18 seconds left. Let's see what happens. DeWitt.
Oh, that's a turnover.
Out of bounds. It's not over yet. And now Carlos Semesco finally gets the officials to acknowledge his request for a timeout. Be sure to tune in to College 56 Sundays at noon and Friday evenings at 8 in January. Whoops. Let's start over again, folks. Okay. Next Friday evening, you'll have a chance to see Secretary of Defense William S. Cohen give a presentation on national security. Secretary Cohen visited, let's make it Sunday, January 9th, 7 p.m. We'll get it right. No. Okay, we'll get it straight, folks. January 28th, Friday evening, January 28th, Secretary Cohen will speak. He visited IPFW at the invitation of Senator Richard Lugar. He'll speak to the points of the Nunn-Lugar Cooperative Threat Reduction Program, as well as other national security issues. That is Friday evening, January 28th at 8:30, right here in College 56. Well, let's see what happens. 17 seconds and counting. Don's down 6.
Going for a quick 2. Kick out for 3.
Halderman for 3. It's wide. Shot up and in. No, missed by Lovelace. Thomas with the rebound. 7 seconds. Thomas tries a 3.
Oh.
She's fouled, and she will get 3 free throws with 4 seconds left. Schmalstick with the foul, her 4th. Thomas will shoot 3. And Indianapolis decides to call a timeout, try to freeze the shooter. 30-second timeout. 4 ticks on the clock. I think probably obvious. Try to make the first 2 and miss the third.
Miss the third, hopefully get an opportunity for a 3-point chance.
A tap back, maybe a Moore or a Holderman, and hope
Anything
for the
can
best.
happen, exactly. Anything can happen. But it's critical she has to make at least the first 2.
It'll be interesting next week on Mastodon Spotlight when we talk to Carl Semesco about that play with 18 seconds left.
I'm sure he'll have something nice to say about the officiating. I'm sure he will.
We shall see, but that'll be on Mastodon Spotlight next week. Tiffany Thomas makes number 1. Misses the second.
5-point lead.
Missed it on purpose, the third. Rebound Ramsey.
That's going to do it.
Yep. Buzzer goes, ending the contest. The Dons tried hard, but they fall short. Final score, Indianapolis 83, IPFW 78. Players and coaches congratulate each other on the effort. With the victory, Indianapolis improves to 11-4 overall, 5-4 in the conference. And for the Mastodons, they drop to 7-8 overall, 3-6 in conference play. And Brian, we try to do a quick look back at the ball game. Back and forth a little bit early. The Dons had control the first 17 minutes of the game. They had a 10-point lead, ran into that rut, went in the locker room trailing at halftime. And again, they fell behind early, came back, fell behind, and we thought had it tied until they called the illegal screen. And we're going to get a chance to hopefully see a replay, and I hope it's the replay of the alleged foul. And here we go.
Yeah, this was just after the
Smith
timeout.
to Moore.
Yeah, there's the illegal screen. They're calling it there on the movement. We're running it back there. That's a tight call.
Tough call. You always look for the foot position. I don't know. I'm not trying to be a homer, and I've been an official. It almost looks like the Indianapolis girl may have gotten pushed in.
A good sell, perhaps. That's a tough call, especially as critical as it was, because IPFW managed to hit the 3-point shot afterwards to tie the game. Unfortunately, because they called it an offensive foul on IPFW, that negated the 3-point play.
Would have tied the game, but instead, the Hounds went to the line, converted 3 of 4 free throws, including the technical free throws, and they come away with the victory. But again, give IPFW credit. Though they fell behind, they came back. They never gave up. And what could have, might have been.
And that's a good sign for Coach Semesco. He has to be pleased. Obviously, IPFW, they didn't play 40 full minutes of basketball. And that sort of hurt them at the end of the first half. The last 3 minutes, they went into a little slide there. In the second half, they were able to, and a great game by Jamie Holderman. They were able to come back, tie it up. Unfortunately, a tough break there at the end. But Coach Semesco should be pleased with the way that the girls played today. And hopefully they can build on it, because from here on out now, each game in the conference is very important.
Well, up next for the Lady Mastodons, they will be on the road next week, Thursday at Quincy University, and then next Saturday at the University of Missouri St. Louis. Okay, time now. We're going to take a momentary break and bring Dr. Walter Bowman back in. Dr. Walt Bowman, the athletic director here at IPFW. And Dr. Bowman, welcome back. I'll ask you one quick question. Your quick thought on the game just finished?
Well, you know, when I look at the last 5 games that our women have played, and you have a 5-point loss, a 3-point loss, and a 2-point loss, and you recognize that we lost a young lady right after semester, which was not for academics, just in case people understand that, who was leading our team in scoring with 20 points a game and probably would have been the freshman player of the year. The job that Carl is doing with these women is unbelievable. I think all coaches, whether you're home or away, want the game won in the last 2 minutes on the floor. That's not to say officials do it one way. I'm sure we made many mistakes that could have put it one way or the other out of the way at that time, and they're due. But you always want the game won on the floor, and you don't want anything to interfere with that. And it just makes it tough. But Carl's done an incredible job. They're clearly being outmanned, but they're playing tough.
Let's talk again for those who may have joined us late. Thursday night, big happenings with IPFW Athletics. Briefly again, tell us what happened.
Yeah, just real quickly, we announced the second phase of our kickoff on our drive to Division I, which is hopefully the bringing of 100 businesses to join us in a partnership at an annual gift of $3,000 a year. And if that completes itself, I'm going to say by, even if we're close on March, it's going to put us in a position that we can announce for the city of Fort Wayne that IPFW is going to move to Division I. So for those of you that are out there listening to us right now, all I can ask is if you really believe that Fort Wayne is a Division I city, equal to Evansville and Muncie and all the rest of them, give me a call at 481-5443. Let me know that you want to be one of our partners in our Business 100, and I'll tell you now, we're on our way to Division I.
Dr. Bowman, thank you very much.